What is going on, guys? It is your boy CryptoMykel here, coming you today with a kind of a how-to video. Today we are going over something actually kind of interesting. It is going to be how to use Unmineable to mine for NFTs, specifically on the Solana blockchain. So let's dig further in, shall we? So guys, here is Unmineable.com. There will be a link down in the description below. There is a referral link, so I would greatly appreciate if you used it. Of course, now today we are talking about Solana specifically. So I have had a consultee that I was helping out, which I've been mining Ethereum Classic for Solana for quite some time, right? During a good portion of when it was down, and it's played out so far. But this guy wanted to take it to a whole other level, so I actually helped him get set up. He had 10 E3s, which he didn't really find very profitable anymore, using for, of course, Ethereum, because you can't mine Ethereum anymore with them. So he repurposed them and is mining Ethereum Classic, but with a small twist, of course, mining Solana. So whenever you go to Unmineable, you may select a coin and kind of choose where you're going to hash to. So we're going to choose ETC hash because it is an ETH hash ASIC, but it is ETC hash. Now you can scroll down here and you can see where it says 24-hour profitability. And now we know that a E3 does about 200 mega hashes per day. So that puts you about 0.021 SOL per day, or 0.639 SOL per month. Alright, so of course we are using, we all use, Magic Eden in order to purchase NFTs. You can actually use OpenSea now for Solana NFTs, but I honestly wouldn't even suggest it. That being said, because the fact that a lot of things aren't still being really sold on there, you can go visit some of these collections on OpenSea and you will see that there's not really hardly anything being listed. You can, for Utes for example, there's only like 3 listings of Utes on OpenSea, but there are hundreds on Magic Eden. So we also use the Phantom wallet. This is available for mobile as well as an extension, kind of like MetaMask. Now there are like SafePal wallet, which is a hardware wallet, and you can find that down in the description below as well, and that works just as well. Alright, so we'll head back over here to Unmineable. We know that we're putting down 200 mega hashes. According to ASIC miner value, it's about 190, but I've seen NIMs and I'm looking at NIMs right now, and his do easily 200 mega hashes on Ethereum Classic. So pretty FA. But what I dislike, I think, the most is that it does consume about 760 watts of power. Now that's quite a bit in my personal opinion, especially when you're only getting about 0.63 SOL per month per one. Now my consultee actually has 10 of these, so we can just go ahead and throw another extra 0 behind there, and he's putting down 200 mega hashes or 2 giga hashes. But of course at 760 watts, he times that by 10, you're adding a 0 as well, so he is pushing 7,600 watts. Luckily for him, he does not pay electricity where he is at, but he had these laying around anyway, and instead of just letting them go to waste, he is repurposing them to pursue NFTs in his example. So we can check that, and of course that shows you that he actually earns 0.21 SOL per day at current standings, or around 6 SOL per month. Alright, now I do just want to put this into perspective, that if he was you know, hashing, like with having to pay his power bill, he would be sitting at a negative $380 in this situation, because his cost would be $547 for those 10 E3s. So in that same situation, Utes, their floor price is around 118 Sol. OK Bears, these are 3 real popular projects that he actually likes, and I do like 3 of them as well. So 45 Sol for OK Bears and around 50 Sol for Famous Fox Federation. So taking that into consideration, that he's only making about 6.39 Sol per month. All right, so in order to get a Ute, you would take that, and 0.39 equals take you about 18 months or over a year in order to acquire a Ute at 118 floor price. Now that could change. Utes could go up. They are moving to Polygon, so their floor price could go up. It could come down. So 18 months is kind of hard to pinpoint, but at the current moment, that's what you get. So in about 45 Sol for an OK Bear, and we divide that by our 6.39 Sol, would give us about 7 months on an OK Bear, and 50 times 6.39 is about 7.82, so almost 8 months for a Famous Fox Federation with a 10 Antminer E3 setup. Now he does and is kind of looking at maybe expanding or upgrading. I'm currently trying to look at what would be a better deal. I mean, if you're looking at E3s, I mean, you don't want to like purchase them from any of these dealers because they're not really worth it, because that's $1,500 and that's just not okay. So you can find them on eBay for pretty cheap. This is for 2 miners right here, so that would give you, so it's 850 divided by 2, puts you about 425 per one, or 350 right there. This is false because upgraded bitstream. This is scammy. Don't trust that. So you're looking around roughly anywhere from $900 to down to $350 for an Antminer E3. Now, something that I'm kind of looking at for him is maybe an Ipollo V1 Mini. Now, there are different flavors of an Ipollo V1 Mini. The 300 mega hash version would be ideal in my opinion, because he's going from 760 watts for 200 mega hashes down to 240 watts. So that's dropping 520 watts per one and gaining an extra 100 mega hashes. So in my personal opinion, I think that this would be the better route to go for him, turning around, selling all of the E3s that he does have, and then purchasing Ipollos. Now there are many different versions. Here's a link to Belay mining, which we'll have a link down below that will kind of give you a good justification here. So we have anywhere ranging from 130 mega hashes to 280 to 300, all the way up to 1.5 terahashes to 3 terahashes to 58 terahashes. So for the Ipollo Mini from Belay Mining, you're around $659 brand new, or he could even go with something like the V1 Mini Classic Plus, which gives him 280 mega hashes, which is still 80 more mega hashes than he is already using. All right, for a $350 $69 price tag, which not a bad price in my personal opinion. So 280 mega hashes for 270 watts. Hot diggity dog. So if he switches this around and gets these, times that by 10, so he's pushed around 2,800 mega hashes. Now you can change this calculation, and that changes it quite a bit actually. He'll be putting down almost 9 SOL per month for that current setup, but he will no longer be pushing that huge amount of wattage. He will only be using 270 watts, times that by 10, which is 2,700 watts compared to 7,600 watts. Like, that is a huge difference in my book, and of course in any book for that matter. You go from losing $500 or almost like $500 a month to making $38 a month if he was paying his electric. So he gets free electric anyway, so the electric part doesn't matter, but he does gain a profit out of this. So could be a more beneficial setup for him, even if he wants to scale back a little bit and go for 130 mega hashes and then just get more of them. He would effectively be able to run the same amount, which of course he is using a 30 amp circuit for all 10 of these, so he's kind of pushing it, right? But you could effectively put more of these on that circuit, which could effectively like increase his hash rate. All right, so for the around 7,600 watts that he is using currently, you can divide that by 270. He could effectively get 28 of the mini 280 mega hash Ipollo V1 Mini Classic Pluses. 28 of them. Alright, so 28 times that by 280, and that is 7,840 hashes. That is 24 SOL per month, guys. That's just insane. Do that in half a year, and that is more than a Ute, 2 OK Bears, 2 famous foxes. Like, that is extremely FA. I personally am probably going to look at getting one of these. And, like, me personally, I know that a few of the other YouTubers actually have belay mining codes, so I'll probably snag one of the codes and see if I can get one of these. If any of you all are listening, shoot this over to belay mining. I would love to do a video over something like this and how much it would take to mine for an actual NFT. Of course, this is all theoretical. I'm not doing this, but this is an interesting video and was a very interesting topic that I went over with somebody, and I thought I would share it with y'all. So, guys, please smash the like button, the subscribe button, and that bell notifications. Every time that we go live here on the channel, we would greatly appreciate it. We'll see y'all in the next one. Much love. Peace out. Stay savage. We'll see y'all next time, guys. And stay safe, degening. Happy mining. Yeah. Different kind of video. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.